Yas. Welcome in. Choco Bro, thank you so much for kicking off the stream by redeeming that password. I am making a post about this live stream right now because I forgot to do it before I clicked going live. Yeah, you started it again. Let's see. There. Okay. There. Good enough. Golem goal. Did I say that correctly? Welcome into the stream. So glad you joined us today. Obi-Wan Monkobi? Ah, Gollum. Welcome in. Tonight we are talking about the land of Kryta. So this is a live stream all about talking about the lore of Guild Wars between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. So currently I'm playing through Guild Wars Prophecies campaign, which will then roll into factions, which will then roll into Nightfall, and then to Eye of the North. There are bonus missions that I'm interested in trying out. I just, I didn't know about them. I thought I owned everything, but apparently I don't yet. But essentially, we're playing all through the main campaign of Guild Wars 1 and then into Guild Wars 2. And as I'm playing through these campaigns, there's various topics. Whenever possible, I'm aligning them with whatever part of the campaign that I'm in, whether we're reading about an area of Tyria, or groups of people within Tyria, or specific prominent figures of Tyria. But basically just reading various lore bits as I'm also playing through the game. So we're browsing the wiki. If there's something really cool on Twitter, for example, where people are posting little tidbits about lore, then I'll include those as well. Let's see if there's anything about Kryta. That was from 2017. It's not looking like anything super recent. Oh wait, here's one. Oh, it's talking about the most recent Guild War. But that was like forever ago. Nothing super crazy from Twitter. So we're just gonna skip that source for now. We're gonna look at the wiki. Ta-da! So this is from the Guild Wars 1 wiki, and this is an excerpt that I read yesterday about the White Mantle. And we read about the White Mantle because we were talking about the Mursat. And that was really interesting. So basically I read the information kind of backwards, because another source that I'm citing as I'm playing through the games are the manuals or any publications that came out. Like I have all 3 of the books, and I'm going to try to read them roughly in the order of their release, or in the chronological order. And in that first manuscript, it actually has a whole little thing about the White Mantle and how the White Mantle was founded, and it tells you a different story than what is the truth. So basically in that pamphlet, it paints a certain kind of picture, and then as you actually play throughout the game, there's things that are revealed to you that it's like, oh, That's not what was going down. um, it's actually very different what the truth is. So I thought that was pretty interesting in the manuscript. So basically, if you're reading through any of these sources, like as you're playing, when you read the manuscript for a game and it's giving you lore, read that from the eyes of, this is our current understanding of like who these people are or what these places are about, and you know, all that sort of thing. So imagine it's like a textbook that came out, and then so many years later, or as you experience the events of the game, you realize there were certain things that weren't true, that just the general public didn't know about, as it were. So I'm really curious to see where the story of Guild Wars 1 goes. I'm really excited to continue playing the campaign, to see these twists and turns as they take place in the story. So Kryta was the third and last human kingdom to be established in Tyria. Originally a colony of Ilona, it was established in 300 AE. It gained its independence in 358 AE. The kingdom's royal family are descendants of King Doric. However, it's not known how far Doric's lineage goes into Krytan royalty. There have been few notable members of this royalty outside the last king, King Jaden, who the only known monarch is Mad King Thorn. And that's a Halloween event, so that was pretty cool to see that. There he is, Mad King Oswald Thorn, former king of Kryta, known for his jokes and insanity. He had an older brother, Prince Ewan Thorn, and even as a child loved to play cruel pranks on others, including feeding peppers to animals. He was often protected by Ewan, who defended him against claims of Oswald's cruelty. During his childhood, Oswald Thorn left his friend Samson to die by a giant worm, and when older, tricked Ewan into a giant spider's web to be killed. What? And when older. Oh, Oswald Thorn left his friend to die by a giant worm, and then when he grew older, tricked Ewan into a giant spider web to be killed. That needs to be rephrased, because that's really confusing. Ilana equals Nightfall? I see. Okay. Yeah, because that's a region of the Crystal Desert. And that's something else. That was something else I didn't know until later, was that there's a lot of stuff in Guild Wars 1 or maps and regions that are in those campaigns that carry over into Guild Wars 2. Like, I didn't know that it was so expansive. So, we'll read more about Mad King Thorn on a later date. It was just, I wasn't expecting to see him when talking about Kryta, so that was pretty cool, I thought. And then King Jaden, King of Kryta before the Char invasion, descendant of King Doric. During his reign, King Jaden had a relationship with Priestess Beria, which produced the illegitimate child Salma. After Salma's birth, he gave the two special dispensation from the royal treasury. When the Char assaulted Kryta, he disappeared, believed to have abandoned the throne and his people, allowing the White Mantle to take power. Interesting. He is an unseen NPC. I guess. This happens before the attack on Ascalon, or possibly at the same time, but before your character actually reaches Kryta. Then there's King Doric, pleading for mercy. I think we read briefly about him in the manuscript, the first manuscript. Anyway. Those of the royal bloodline are buried in the mausoleum, which is guarded by the undead dragon rot scale. Cool. The mausoleum. Resting place of many nobles filled with the undead. Explorable area. Huh. Doesn't say much about it. In the depths of Tyria. Okay, so you can only get here as part of a Halloween quest. Kryta is home to many important landmarks such as the Wizard's Tower and the Temple of Ages. It's also the origin of the now mysterious Druids, former Krytans who left into the Maguma jungle to the west long ago. Sometime in the distant past, several large watchtowers were built along the northern coast to defend Kryta against a threat to the north. Then here's an Eye of the North manuscript. I don't want to read that until right before I'm going to play through Eye of the North. There's a signpost. Huh. Cool. I don't really want to go super in-depth. I do want to look at the map to see different areas like this, because there's certain areas here that we can actually visit into Guild Wars 2, although they might be ruins. Once you hit level 10, I can start Eye. Sure, I could start it, but I want to play it through order of release. So like I'm going to finish the first campaign, and then the second and the third, and then finish with Eye of the North. Yeah. Bergen Hot Springs. An outpost. Oh, something that would be super valuable right here is actually my my notes here, because I have a link to this map overlay by that shaman, which is super helpful. So this is the Guild Wars 1 map. It's like kind of overlaid and outlined with Guild Wars 1. So there's Shaymore, which is the starting area. If you choose human in Guild Wars 2, Shaymore is under attack, and you have to play through part of that. Stingray is part of the Sylvari start zone. Stingray. And then we've got Beetleton here. And I think Beetleton is still a thing you can visit. Ancient Watchtower. The Ascalon settlement, I think in the Guild Wars 2 map, is still just called Ascalon settlement. Like, they kept it super basic. I was shocked. I was like, really? After 250 years? You couldn't think of anything else? Yeah, there it is. Ascalon settlement. This is like literally unchanged. Oops. There we go. So, oh, Swamp Ruins. Swamp Ruins, is that, I guess that gets built over? Yeah, that becomes Cornucopian Fields. Which is interesting. Lion's Arch is going to be its own episode, because there is so much that happens in Lion's Arch, so many events that take place. And I still need to unlock an achievement in Guild Wars 2 to see it before the attack. There's a bunch of stuff here. D'Alessio Seaboard, this is not accessible in Guild Wars 2. However, it does look like there's something here that was in this area. Let's see what that is. What is it? Okay, it's just west of Lion's Arch. It's like over here. White Crane Terrace. Nothing super special. But that is interesting to note that just west of Lion's Arch here is where D'Alessio Seaboard was. And then I think that's Nebo Village. How it's pronounced. And that is in Gandharan Fields on the western side. Yeah, Nebo Terrace. That stands. And Beetleton is Beetleton Farms and the Shire of Beetleton. So Beetleton has really done well for itself. Oh, look at that. Salma's Heath. And Salma was that illegitimate child that they mentioned. Shaymore Fields, it looks like, in Village of Shaymore. And then over here, it's just Shaymore. Loamhurst is here. And Loamhurst was kind of interesting because there's an orchard here, and I think in pre-searing, which is a like blue, this area here. I think there's a apple orchard right here. And I think that was like that Loamhurst over here. In Guild Wars 1 is possibly the same people from that orchard that had escaped and migrated, and then in Guild Wars 2 it becomes an apple orchard in that area, which I think is an interesting detail. It's called Ida's Orchard. And it's spiders. It's crawling with spiders. And in Guild Wars 1, that apple orchard that you go through is also crawling with spiders. There's a few other various things. I remember looking over all of these in the past. But I don't know that I actually went to these places, so today I might pick a couple and go see them. For example, Beetleton I think would be cool to see. Temple of the Ages, definitely, because now I believe it's just God's Lost Swamp. Yeah, Temple of the Ages is right there, and this whole thing happens. And there's the Wizard's Tower. Much simpler than it appears in Soto. Anyway, we're gonna minimize that and we're gonna get ready to switch into the game. I'll thank you for that hydrate, Argum. Thank you for the hydrate, Choco Bro. That water is delicious. And Steam is updating. Any second now. I'll just drink some more water. Okay. Ta-da! I forgot to turn off click maps. Oh well, it's fine. It's my warrior. It's a warrior mesmer. And this one's just a monk. I think this was one I was gonna keep in pre-searing. And then this one at some point I'm gonna replay through the campaign because that's just what I do. So here we're in Druid's Overlook. I have so many side quests. Envoy Arrow. Are you with the Shining Blade? I come in peace, bearing a message for them. I'm supposed to have dropped the message in a hollow log located in some place called Mamnoon Lagoon. But quite frankly, this forest makes me nervous. If you'd be so good as to deliver the message for me, I'm certain your friends in the Shining Blade would be most appreciative. After you drop off the message, seek out Alari Doubleblade in Silverwood and tell her that the message has been delivered. Okay. Yeah, so the Shining Blade ambushed us. Very rude. And they took away the Chosen. Which is honestly good. It's better that way. That's a salvage item. I also have this expert salvage kit, so I've been trying to... Ooh. Huh? Yes! I got the thing. Don't know how to use any of that stuff yet. I was in the process of making a pre-searing necro. I was gonna call it Obi-Wan Gulobi. I love it. I have so many materials and I just haven't bothered to use them. Okay. Can I expand my storage, please? Guess not. There's a trader. I'm gonna sell some stuff really quick. This here. And I'm going to set this aside. Okay. Brother's Fury. Trader Versailles. Justiciar Thomas's younger brother Rynan was killed, supposedly by a gang of jungle-dwelling rebels. I don't put much stock in the rumors. How anyone could survive in that jungle is beyond me. However, he's right over there, but I wouldn't disturb him if I were you, unless you're here to help him track down his brother's killers. Cool. What else? Eye for profit. Good day to you. Perhaps you could help me with a little situation. I recently hired a young man by the name of Graham from Loamhurst to accompany me on my travels. Not the sharpest arrow in the quiver, but he has a strong enough back. I sent him to the Sagelands looking for a beast called Gale Stormsend. If legend be anything to base fact upon, it carries within itself a rare and precious jewel known as the Lilac Eye. No doubt Graham is either lost or eaten. You could find him or his remains for me, so I know whether or not to have to hire another hand would be grateful. If you manage to find Gale Stormsend, return to me the Lilac Eye, and you'll be rewarded most handsomely. What say you? Well, how could I say no? I love how it says I'll be rewarded handsomely, but it's not going to give me any money. Here's another statue of Dwayna. And this is the same thing. Yeah, this is the same encryption or plaque that's put on every single one. Ooh, Kryta gloves. 5 ebon spider legs. Of course, of all the collector's items I've picked up, spider legs is not one. Oh, what's the only thing you hate about Guild Wars 1? Coco bro. Okay, I should get some henchmen. Brother's Fury, okay. Tiny bag space. Yeah, that's true. It gets better when you graduate from that, from pre-searing, and then there's the Zoonlight chest. If you aren't going to post-searing though, then it's even worse. Obi-Wan Monk Obi. Nice. Oh. Where's my... Oh yeah, O for social, right? Game. Oh. Oh, N for friends, right. N for friends. I don't know if you can get to where I'm at though, can you? Like, are you pre-searing or post-searing right now? Because you probably just started today, right? Oh, you're in Alona. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if you come to, Druid's Overlook, That's where I'm at right now. Oh wow, there's tons of stuff I didn't see. Yeah, I'm basically in Maguma now. You'll need to find out how to get over to Kryta. Oh, yeah, if you haven't done these missions yet, that will make it challenging. So just let me know where you are going to. Like, can you get to Lion's Arch? Because we could just run around and do some side quests. Because today is about Kryta, and I didn't realize I was in Maguma Jungle. No? Okay. Can you get to any of these? Gates of Kryta, D'Alessio Seaboard. Okay. Where can I come to you is what I'm trying to ask. Because I can't get to Ilona, but I could get almost anywhere else. PvP area? Would we be able to get to do PvE stuff from there? Yeah. Like, would you have to... If you have a character that's in Ilana, does that mean you started Nightfall? I'm not exactly sure how it all works. Well, tell you what, I'm gonna go back and do some side quests in Kryta. So I'll just jump over to Lion's Arch. And then you let me know when you're around. I also still have the juniper meats for wait, do I still have yeah, Northern Shiver Peaks, Hungry Devourer. I actually want to just take care of that really quick. Where was I? Beacon's Perch, I think. Want to know good news? Always. What is the good news? You can access most of Kryta in Guild Wars 2. Very nice. So we're gonna need a healer. Or I'm gonna need a healer, I should say. Chanter, Cultist, Mage, probably a good idea. Brawler, yep, we're gonna need a tank. Maybe a cultist? I don't know. Right. Oh, am I supposed to be helping these refugees? Whoa! Wow! Come so far, Hungry Devourer. There's a good lad, Joe. All full, thank you for taking such good care. You go tell Master Saberlin he doesn't have to worry about Joe any longer. Alright, well I think I need to worry about these refugees. Follow the road to Ascalon Foothill. Search the road for refugees.
Hey Callie, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey Callie! Hey Callie!
Choco Bro, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy the emotes. I won't have the stupid ass. Yes, very true, very true. There are so many enemies. So there's refugees everywhere. I thought they were a quest that triggered because I entered the area, but maybe not. Helping the dwarves is way over there. You know what? I'm gonna go back to here. Gonna jump around a lot. Master Saberlin should be at the oh nope, that's Lorner's Pass. He's up here. Sure that Devourer is sated? Good work. It should help our food situation. I hate to say it, but it helps having that creature around. We haven't had an attack in days. Ooh. I got more abilities. A small group of former soldiers have deserted us after the death of Prince Rurik. Normally I could forgive such a transgression in the face of all that we've endured. They've taken the majority of our supplies with them and headed north into the hills of Deltramore Bowl. We believe they're making their way toward Ice Tooth Cave. With supplies already short, there's no way our people will make it through the mountains to Kryta without the stolen supplies. Critical we retrieve the supplies and bring to justice these deserters who would condemn their people to death. It's a grim thing I ask of you, but it must be done. Can you find these deserters and bring the supplies they've stolen? Sure. But what I'm actually gonna do is jump over to do quests in Kryta. So we gotta go to Lion's Arch, and then we're gonna deliver some goods. And we're gonna look around. Hey, what's up, Isekai? Yeah, I really appreciate the voice work they do in Guild Wars 2. It's good stuff. My brain can't handle so much text. Yeah, sometimes I'm feeling cross-eyed when I try to read stuff. I'm Lion Guard Riddick. I serve the Lion Guard under First Watch Sergio. I have the honor of protecting the gates. There's something you'd like to ask about. What is this place? You're in North Kryta Province. The Lion Guard patrols the road when it can, but the truth is that this area can still be rather hazardous. If it's civilization that you seek, you may enter through this gate. There's no greater city in Tyria than Lion's Arch. Do you need any assistance? I believe I can attend to my duties without assistance. I do not mean to sound arrogant. I once had the honor of sparring with Galrath himself in the practice yard. Yep. They always seem to recruit fresh bodies. Do I look like someone with nothing better to do than stand here all day every day? I didn't think so. Why is it you can tell that even though we hardly know each other, but that thoughtless Orin, after all these years we've been friends, thinks it's perfectly fine to go gallivanting about when he's supposed to be here guarding the gate? I bet he's off trying to romance Miraba again, even though it's clear she wants nothing to do with him. Can you do me a favor and check? Her farm's just a short ways northwest. Yeah, sick. Let's do it. Handled. Easy. Oh wait, nope, I'm going the wrong way. I actually need to go this way. There's Miraba. I wonder if these other people have anything interesting to say. Mika? My entire life I've been taught to hate the Luxons, but my love for Delos has opened my eyes. Luxons are no different than us. The senseless bloodshed must stop. Oh? My father is a fool, spilling this war onto foreign lands. The Krytans have tossed my fellow Luxons from these lands and forced them back to the Jade Sea. I'll remain behind with my dear Mika. I want no more part in this conflict. Love is love. What's up, Just No Gaming? Oh. What is this person collecting? Nothing I want. You're looking for Orin? I hope he doesn't owe you money. Sun hasn't risen on the day when Orin couldn't weasel out of a debt or a duty. He's bound to come slinking back here as soon as he has a new story about how he's reformed and is going to do something special. Sad thing is, he could be, if you put his mind to it. Well, here's what I'll do as a favor to you and everyone else he owes. I'll tell him a mighty ranger came looking for him, stirring up trouble about his debts, and that I was terribly frightened for him, and so on and so forth. That should get him on the straight and narrow for a few hours at least. Awesome. My first playthrough? Maybe. I played Guild Wars 1 Prophecies back in 2005 when it was, like, pretty new and in its heyday. It's because it's been so long, I'm not sure if I just didn't ever get this far into the story because I have a lot of core memories on pre-searing and post-searing Ascalon, but a lot of this stuff going into Kryta and Maguma and even the Shiver Peaks, I'm like, I don't have clear memories of that. So if I did play through it, I played through it once with friends and forgot. But Guild Wars stories aren't really so forgettable, I don't think. So I'm leaning towards this is probably my first playthrough of this area. But the only campaign that I had purchased back then was Prophecies. I didn't purchase Nightfall or Factions or Eye of the North. But what I'm doing now is playing through all of Guild Wars 1 campaigns and then switching into Guild Wars 2 campaigns for the core story elements. Because it's really cool. Like, I never knew this, but there's a lot of tie-ins between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. And not just the obvious stuff, but side characters or the way that they name places in Guild Wars 2 will reference characters from Guild Wars 1 and stuff. I've done Nightfall on 11 characters and I cannot tell you what happens in half of it. Well, I know I never played Nightfall. I'm just unsure if I ever played through all of Prophecies. Like, I don't know. Perhaps you can do me a favor. Recent days there have been bandits raiding this area, bold as brass. I don't trust the Lion Guard to deal with this problem. Not when louts like Riddick and Orin are the best they have to offer. I'd feel safer knowing the White Mantle was aware. Would you be willing to go to the White Mantle barracks in D'Alessio Seaboard and talk to White Mantle Knight Carria? Surely he can do something. I don't think you want that as much as you think you want that, based off of what I currently know from the wiki. Are you gonna do Eye of the North, War in Kryta, and Winds of Change? I basically want to play all of the story elements I can get my hands on. Like, I actually purchased the 3 books that are supposed to be tie-overs between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. And I'm going to read through those as well once I get to the appropriate time in the story. I just need to figure out when that is. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Lost? Thank you for that lurk. Oh, there's the Ascalon settlement. We need to get to that. But I'm also looking for environmental storytelling, because I think that's pretty fascinating too. So there's various ruins and places that you can go in Guild Wars 2 where it's not the same as it was in Guild Wars 1. You know, just technologically speaking, they have certain restrictions, so they can't necessarily copy paste, especially if they build on a different engine or if there's been a lot of updates and, you know, that kind of stuff. But they do have a lot of overlap in the map. So, are you doing fresh characters per campaign? I might, depending on what that backstory is, because I would think that the backstory for each campaign would be included in the manuscripts that were included for those campaigns, as well as you're getting more context from previous campaigns. But the other thing I'm doing in Guild Wars 2, for example, is I'm creating characters from each race, because each of them have slightly different starting stories, and so there's lore elements of that. And if you play as a Char, you can't experience the starting area for an Asura, and vice versa, and all of that. So depending on how much I'm missing by not doing a fresh character from each campaign, then I would certainly consider it, if at least to just get the first bit and then, yeah, sort of covered. They're completely standalone campaigns. They could also allow you to play as campaign-specific classes. Oh, I get you. Ow, 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 ow. This hurts a lot. Oh my gosh. And the healer's down. And little Tom is down. Technically, there's 3 story arcs per race. In Guild Wars 2? Yeah, but only for that, like, initial beginning part. They do all converge into the same storyline at a certain point. By the time Prophecy's characters reach factions, the story of factions has already progressed a fair bit. Okay. I think what I'll do is, just to understand the difference between them, is play like the first campaign, or play for like 20 to 30 minutes on this existing character, and then create a new one and play it from the beginning, just to understand like how it starts and see that difference. And I appreciate you letting me know, because I can't take this character and her specs and carry her over into Guild Wars 1, Guild Wars 2, otherwise that would be kind of an interesting thing to see. Ah, Farmer Dirk. That's a familiar name. I'm pretty sure Farmer Dirk is somebody you meet and interact with in pre-searing. I recognize you. You're the one who got us through the mountains. If you have time, I'd appreciate it if you could help me with a problem. My prize-winning hog has run off. He's headed south. I'm afraid to go after him with all the Ettins. He might be a little skittish. You'll probably have to chase him back. Why not? I've got nothing better to do. And coincidentally, I already passed that hog. Your ranger is still in pre? Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna keep at least one character in pre-searing for the ability to go through that area because of the environmental storytelling that this game has. And be able to go to different spots to say, oh look, if we go here we can see this structure, we can see this character or whatever. And that's a... we can see that in the future in post-searing or wherever. Hog's stuck on the terrain. I think the hog is stuck. Hog is kind of dumb. Of course there's Ettins. Yeah, I wanna do that. I'll just probably do that on a different character. Oh, there's more. And there's more Ettins. Yeah, I've heard of people maxing out in pre, but it's pretty difficult. Oh my gosh, there's more Ettins. How many Ettins are there? I like achievement hunting in games, and so it's certainly something I'll do. But at this stage, my focus is the main narrative and campaigns and stuff. And then going through it again later. Because the other thing I've noticed about the lore in this game is that it's kind of complex. And playing through it once, it's like you can't catch all of it. So I already know that I'm going to have to play through it more than once in order to better remember those little details. Come on. Get your little butt over there. Wish I could call out to the farmer, hey, can I slap him around a little bit? Poke him with the tip of an arrow. Yeah, it's technically not an MMO. I agree. It's and it's unique in that aspect. There's pros and cons to it. Because part of me really enjoys the sense of camaraderie in Guild Wars 2, where you can type in map chat if you're really struggling with something, or if you have questions like, hey, how do I do this, or I don't understand this event, or whatever. That's really helpful. Thank you, I'll never forget this. After losing half of my hogs in the searing, and the other half being turned into bacon for the journey through those mountains, I was worried sick I'd lose this last guy. Oh. Ooh, beast mastery skill. What is this? Your pet has plus 24 armor and is unblockable. That's kind of sick. I'll take, yeah. Oh no, I wanted to equip it now. You can wiki and chat in Guild Wars 2 now, so that's good too. Yeah, and you can do that also in Guild Wars 1, right? The wiki thing. Let's see. Yep. Just did it. Yeah, wiki is really nice. I've also noticed some areas of the wiki that are like there's actually notices on the wiki saying that it's missing information or it's not fully complete or something. And so I'm interested in helping that if I can as I'm exploring around and stuff. Hello, Captain Greywind. Thank you, Brandy. I had begun to fear that Bodris would not keep his word. He had charged us quite a sum for these medicines. I was loath to send a heavily armed group into town lest we provoke the Lion Guard, but I was beginning to consider doing so. You've saved us from what might have been a diplomatic disaster. Unfortunately, I have little to offer except my services and teaching skills. Oh, very nice. Teach me any skills? Plague sending. 1 skill point and 80 gold. Taste of death. Bleh. Wilderness survival. Apply poison and healing spring. Ooh. I kind of like that. I would use that instead of the troll unguent, except it does require a lot of energy. Oh my days, I thought that was a furry in the bottom right. Just noticed it's a char. Yeah. I main a char in Guild Wars 2. So the funny thing is, I played Guild Wars 1 back in 2005, obsessed with it, loved it intensely. Although funny enough, I don't remember ever getting to the end of the game, like the end of the story. I don't know. But, what I did take away from it was char evil, char bad, you know, all that kind of stuff. And then I load up Guild Wars 2 about a year and a half ago because my husband was getting back into it and he was like, hey, you want to play Guild Wars 2 together? And, I was like, yeah, I guess. And when I'm loading up the character creator and the first thing I notice is you can play as Char, and like the mental flips that my brain was doing to try to like, wait a minute, but they're the enemy. What do you mean I could be Char? Why? I was so confused. I pre-ordered Guild Wars 2 and played day 1 for an hour, got a black dye drop, sold it, bought max armor from a vendor and quit? Huh? It's very, very different now. You learn it was only one clan of Char. Yeah, basically. One clan of Char that manipulated all of the others. Hope your journey here was not too difficult. Like, we have mounts now. Didn't like how different it was from Guild Wars 1. That's fair. I like them both, though. What brings you here? Blankets for the settlers. Open trade with Nebo village to the west. They are renowned for their weaving. My people here are short on many cloth goods such as blankets. Their village has, of late, been subject to numerous predations by bandits, and while we cannot spare guards, our passage across the mountains was costly enough. We do have weapons to spare. You can take this stash of weapons and trade them to Etham, the artisan in Nebo village? Sure. How about reversing the scales? Become clear that the scale are being driven from their swamps by some undead menace moving from the scoundrel's rise to the east. Rather than slaughter endless droves of the scale, who seem to breed as quickly as we slay them, it would be best to go to Scoundrel's Rise and find whatever necromantic force is driving these undead our way. Not merely to find it, but put an end, right? Okay. Hold out your hand for 5 minutes and let Char dance on it. I would have to do like this and move him over here. Although technically you're not banning an in-game action, you're asking me to do something else. And I already know I can't hold this up for 5 minutes. So I will do this for 2 minutes. That is what I can offer you. And I haven't started my 2-minute timer yet. Okay. Okay, good night. Thanks for stopping in to say hello. Okay, so we're gonna get blankets and kill a necromancer, I think. Oh, thank you for that follow. Appreciate you. I do think next break you fill the screen with dancing Char. There isn't an outpost here. It's just like, yeah, you just kind of go over here. So that's interesting. This is supposed to be the Ascalon settlement, right? There's Divinity Coast. Oh, you know what? Divinity Coast becomes Divinity's Reach, right? That makes sense. I'm gonna go back over to that map I had open. Yeah, Divinity's Coach, and there it is, Divinity's Reach. Putting 2 and 2 together. See that landmass above the shield for the coast? Yeah. Yeah, it's right here, basically. Boop. Oh, that's cool. And then the other part... Oh. Oh. You know what? He can dance on my shoulder. Right there. How's that? I'm missing it. My computer reset at some point this morning and I hadn't restarted Discord. Oh, no, that's okay. So I haven't played the main campaign. I'm doing side quests in Kryta because I didn't realize we were already in Maguma, and I titled it to be like the land of Tyria, and I was like, well, it feels weird to play through Maguma when the whole point of this is the land of Kryta. So yeah. And then Chocobro is working on getting out of Alona anyway, and then they might be able to join us on the journey, which will be exciting. Oh, wait, no. I meant to look at that. Yeah, Ascalon settlement right here. North of Lion's Arch. Oh my gosh. That's interesting. Okay, so remember how we were laughing that they couldn't, I mean, still, they could have thought of a better name than just Ascalon settlement, because it's still Ascalon settlement all this time later, 250 years, which is kind of silly. But node. Bay. Wizard's Fief. There it is, Ascalon Settlement. Like, it's still just called that. But what I didn't understand is that Ascalon Settlement in Guild Wars 1 is barely here. Dynasty Warriors Origins. Oh yeah, Dynasty Warriors is a really good series. One of my favorites. But yeah, this settlement is actually more built up than I thought it was. Look at this. They've got a bunch of tents and stuff, but then they have like a windmill. They've got things built in stone. Like this is that's not bad. They say when you talk to people. Anything? Yeah, they are people of few words. Probably still in shock from fleeing Ascalon. Where are... Oh, Nebo Terrace is right over there. Let's go to do that. Because basically, as I'm going around doing all of these little side quests, then we'll hop over into Guild Wars 2 and visit what these places look like in the future. Oh, Kos? I know that name. Do the guards have anything to say? No. Oh, you know what? It has been 2 years since the searing. So they've had time to build some structures. Still, that's pretty impressive what they've been able to build in just 2 years. I mean, I don't know anything about city development, but people devastated by war and going through something like they did. It's nothing to sneeze at. A lot of Tengu here. Oh, this statue of Duena has fallen down. There was one like this that was in Ashford Sanatorium, and then you get that. Oh my god. That sounded awful, but it made my heart so happy. Zeno, thank you for the gifted subs. Blythe, Ravager, Actually Katie, Dune Fan, and Just No Gaming, who was just here. That's awesome. Now I have him. I think I'm nearly ready to move over. Okay, cool. Keeping my choo-choo. Very nice. Hype train. I don't know why it, like, played that sound effect. Stacked it like that, you know? Oh, there's a thing. Unlock a random emote.
Hey, Callie, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Callie. Hey, Callie.
Choco Bro, thank you for the gifted sub. You guys, that's awesome. Appreciate y'all. For Jaquinta. I want in on the choo-choo. It's a very nice choo-choo. Let's see, where is this? Oh, that's Delasio. This is Lion's Arch, actually. Oh, for Cantha. We're not going there yet. This is 5 more Orient tablet shards. Scoundrel's Rise. Sun Spears and Kryta. Lion Guard Beto to gain entrance to Lion's Arch. But I already did that. Oh, Cormyr. Villainy of Galrath. Oh, that's over in Keswick's Peak. And then the Weaver of Nebo, or Nebo. It's right over here, so we'll just do that. I bought a train ticket. All above the hype train. Choo choo. Belden the Blade. Murgoyle's Skulls. Nothing I can use, though. Not very many collectors give you, armor. Maybe I should talk to some crafters and have some made for me. Look, there's more people over there. You can get decent armor at Bergen, good enough to last you to get max armor. Oh, thank you. By the way, Ravager, Xeno purchased some gift subs earlier, like just a couple minutes ago, and you were one of the people that got a gifted sub. So I hope you enjoy the emotes. Also, good evening. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, wait. He's over here. Finding Etham the Artisan. And Inspector Caleb. Oh my, what happened here? Some burned up farmer equipment. Jiaoju Tai is a jackal. She lent us materials to rebuild our village after a bandit attack, but she required repayment too quickly, and each day she reckons our debt as higher than the last, so that we can never repay her. I tell you, I shudder to think what her new demands will be. I will take this matter to the elders for consideration. In the meantime, perhaps you can help us by supporting our local artisans. If you have any raw materials, I can craft something for you. Okay. I have nothing on me. All of these things are in storage. Oh. You gave me a fright. I thought you were another bandit. Our village has seen more than its share of brigands as of late. You look like a good sort. But this guy. I have a matter that I need some discreet help with. 3 days ago in Bergen Hot Springs, 2 members of the Lion Guard were brutally slain. Initial evidence suggests it was the work of the Shining Blade, but something strange is going on. There were 4 witnesses, but none of them would speak with me when I interviewed them. I believe that at least one of them might be willing to talk to someone who's a little less official. An outsider, so to speak. I would be grateful if you'd travel to Bergen and obtained written testimonies from the 4 witnesses. Okay. We can do that. Oh, let's see. Hype chest. Oh, we got we got the button masher emote. I love that. That's a fun one. Artisan has a quest as well. Oh, did I? Oh, I thought I already got it from him. Thank you. I missed it. Blankets for the settlers. Yes, that's what I need to talk to him about. I've been expecting you. I hope this is the beginning of a much fruitful trade between the Ascalon settlement and our village. Hey, what's up? Blood XD? If I said your name correctly. Welcome in. And what are we doing? Wait, Bergen Hot Springs. Oh, that's here. That is there. Oh, you know what? If I do this, oh my gosh, look at that. Can I? No, I can't. Oh, all of these are telling me to leave the area, I guess. Except for this. Okay, I'll go that way. And I closed my quest log by mistake. There. Hot Springs Murders will take you back here, so it's not a bad quest to do now. Is that the one I have selected? Yeah, okay. These are interesting structures. I guess it's for the hot springs? Like, or is that the hot spring right there? Skit the skizzle? Are you for Rizzle? What on earth? Cool. In my peripheral vision, I can see the button mash emote, like, going crazy. So sometimes I'm like, I think it's a message coming in. I get confused. No, guys! Don't bother. Just go. We don't need to be slowed down by that riffraff. Okay, and it's right there, so we're really close now. It's cool. The twerking emote, that's great. Why did you pick a fight with the lynx? What are you guys doing? Ooh. Necrid Horseman? That sounds kind of intense. There's a shrine over there. Lots of undead. Everywhere. Which makes me wonder, like, why? Is there something about this area that it's going to be revealed in the story for why there's so much undead everywhere? Necrid Horseman is pretty intense. I wondered. Like, it is super crazy fast. Oh, there he is. He's a level 18? Oh, no. I'm just running. No, 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 no. No way. Not with a bunch of level 10 assistants. It's not happening. Oh, naked? You said naked. Is this an outpost? Oh, sick. Outpost. Undar Leode? Why are you speaking to me? Away with you. What can I do to be rid of you? Murders. Why would I speak with someone like you? This is a Krytan matter. I'll not speak to a foreigner about it. You can deliver that message to your Inspector Caleb if you like. Okay. Not afraid of these white mantle thugs. That's what they are if you ask me. Nothing more than a pack of thugs. No better than the char that drove us out of Ascalon. Oh, that's a strong opinion. We can sell some stuff to a merchant. Armorer in Bergen. Oh, okay. That'd be super useful. I have these marks of Aiden. Do I need them for anything? Or can I just sell it? You know what? I'm gonna put that up there. Trash those? Okay, thank you. Because I've been holding on to them thinking I needed them for some reason. Things you gathered in that cave? Trashed. Okay, yeah, thank you. Alright. Barbed bowstring. That sounds cool. Wait. Is this better than what I have? No, it's not. Sick. Oh, I even kept the dead bow. Maybe I should sell it instead of salvage it. Fog scale fins. Do I have any of those? I'm out of the expert salvage kits, so... Oh, there's... Did I buy it? Did I buy it? Am I not close enough to buy it? Yeah, I remember when I picked him up, I just couldn't remember if I needed to give them to him or something. I don't know. I just ended up with them and I didn't understand why. Or like why they weren't deleted automatically or removed after getting through the pass. I didn't realize I was picking them up, I guess. Okay, thank you. Because this... Huh. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Because I've done that before where I open up multiple windows and they'll still work. Yeah, now I can do this. On the other side, Zoonlight storage chest works, merchant windows don't. Okay. Does your account not have bonus weapons? It does. I had... Where is it? Poisonous Nevermore Flatbow. That's what I got as the bonus weapon. And I had a bunch of others. But... It, I was given this other one. Drago's Flatbow. I don't know. That is a max damage weapon. Okay, so damage will never be better than 15 to 28. Okay. Yeah, I haven't taken the time to pay attention very much to what I'm using and what's better to use, or trying to understand it. I also thought I would be able to purchase more things. Like more of these item storage tabs, but it won't let me. I should customize it? Okay. Can I customize it with, like, any of these runes? Because runes come from weapons and insignias come from armor, correct? Because that's how it is in Guild Wars 2. Was it the same? Oh, runes and insignias are armor. Okay. So that's different. So then, weapon components like a string or a handle or whatever. Insignia is a prefix. What is... Like, prefix is something that comes before. Oh. So it... Customization in the sense that it becomes bound to your character. In the sense of, like... If you were to roleplay it, they customize the grip to fit your hand and, you know, make it perfect for that character. So now it's locked to that character. Mouse over, Nevermore Flatbow, it's pre-customized. Okay. Yeah. If you customize a weapon, the heroes of the character it's customized to can also wear that item. Oh. There's these hunter masks. This one has marksmanship +1. This one has expertise +1. I've got a lot of stuff I could use. Mox came with a scythe that is customized. Is it this button? Oh. Oh, okay, we share bags. Golem legs, golem stompers. And then he can hold another object over here. Weird. Runes don't typically stack with other runes. Expertise equipment early on? Okay. These are the skills I currently have. Wait. All this. Oh, that's his stuff. Yeah, I have, this stuff. Marksmanship, curses, beast mastery, and expertise. I guess I should have more points in expertise. Oh, distracting shot is expertise. Yeah, I just noticed the expertise giving energy reduction. You can equip a secondary item when you wear a bow or scythe, but you don't get any benefits from it, so it's basically nothing more than a glorified additional item slot as long as you wear a two-handed weapon. Yeah, I noticed that. And so that's how I would give myself an additional equipment slot whenever I needed it. Okay. So my crafting stuff, I've got so many of these things. There's bolts of cloth. So expertise +1, I can craft this. Ta-da! These are this is like my starter thing, as you can see from the dye kit. I didn't apply that dye, that was what I started with. Been wearing this stuff since pre-searing. Okay, and then for a vest. Rawhide vest. Leather vest is energy +5. Oh, that's pretty nice. There is like no difference between these two things. So I'll go with leather vest instead of druid vest. You can make the vendor windows bigger? Yeah. And then leather gloves. Again, they're both the same, it's just the style looks different, I think. Leather leggings, energy recovery +1, very nice. And then leather boots. Very cool. Look at me, so fancy. They're worth nothing. Yeah, I don't mind scrolling so much. But it's nice to know that I can expand those windows when I want to. Useful as a death set. What do you mean death set? So if I die, does that affect the gear that I've just purchased? Costume body status. Costume headpiece. Do I have any costumes? Alright, well, I've had some stuff crafted, so that's nice. That's been a long time coming. Daniel Smythe? Oh, right. We're investigating a murder. I'm here picking out clothes. So, you know how in some games, if you die... in some games, your equipment will degrade? Or... depending on what you're carrying, you might drop things. No gear durability. Okay. Didn't see anything. I don't know anything. What do you want from me? Who sent you? I've already told Caleb I didn't see anything or anyone. All I know is I was standing here minding my own business when I heard a shriek. I looked up. I saw the two lion guard laying in a pool of blood. Why don't you ask what that Ascalon woman if she saw anything? Because I didn't see anyone, and definitely not any. I just didn't see anything. That's all I have to say. Okay. Weird. Hey, what's up, Sourbreaker? No, technically not my first time. I played back in 2005, and I started playing Guild Wars 2 about a year and a half ago, and playing through the story of Guild Wars 2 made me nostalgic for Guild Wars 1, and now I'm on this thing where I'm playing both games for a full lore experience because there's crossover between the two games. Put a bunch of HP runes on the lowest armor value set you can craft so you can get one shot. Huh. Tried Guild Wars 2, but I love Guild Wars. I love them both. For different reasons. Oh, hey, it's my friend. I'm not afraid of these white mantle thugs. Oh, we already talked about that. Hot Spring Murders. Good to see a friendly face. I didn't want to speak to that inspector because I wasn't sure about speaking to a Krytan. I came to the springs to get water to take back to the settlement when I saw the two Lion Guard arguing with several of those white mantle soldiers. Things were getting pretty heated when the mantle said something about righteous judgment coming for the Lion Guard just like all the other infidels. I left at that point to take care of some other business, but then later, when I heard that the Lion Guard were found dead, I just knew it had to be the mantle. Oh, they're in trouble. Did some, yeah, no doubt you did some walking. Is Chocobro here too? I guess if I N for friends. Okay, they're still logged in as this other person. Let me kick these two. Unimportant. If you aren't dying for inventory bank space, sure, keep your starter set. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Like, for now, I'll keep it, but I'll probably get rid of it later. Oh, look at this guy. Look at his headpiece. That's crazy. So shiny. If you want to make yourself useful, you should go apprehend that band of murderers who call themselves the Shining Blade. Is there something else you need? I'll tell you what happened. It was the Shining Blade. Those murderers were trying to extort protection fees from the merchants here when the Lion Guards showed up and tried to arrest them. Those Shining Blade murderers just cut them down without thinking twice about it. That's the truth. Well, that's not what other people have said. I encourage you going to Lion's Arch to grab a couple rooms. You can get quite a power spike with some bar tweaks and runes. Yeah, I'll probably look into that more off stream. Right now I'm more interested in the story. Ah, he's a char! I have a char tonic on my other account. My OG account. The one that I didn't think I'd be able to recover. And then ended up able to recover. Temple of Ages. Is that Sohathan? It's Ritlock holding Sohathan. That's so funny. I wonder who that is. I'm assuming it's somebody watching my stream right now. Iron Holy Water. What's that? Oh, this person over here. It's a fiery dragon sword, darn it. Oh! Yeah, somebody, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my goodness, there's so much happening all at once. Welcome in to the Speakeasy. We are playing through the campaign of Guild Wars 1. And having a good time. I'll monk on my Iron Man if you want. Oh, sure. Merged party would be too large. Can we lose somebody? There we go. I hope you're having a good evening, you guys. I'm investigating some side quests and stuff in Kryta right now in Guild Wars 1. And then after playing through this area a little bit, I'm going to switch over to Guild Wars 2 and we're going to visit some of those same areas. Temple of the Ages is an old Krytan holy site from before the time when the White Mantle and their unseen gods came to our land. It stands at the edge of an ancient funeral launch where the dead were laid to rest long ago. Few venture that far into the swamp anymore. Those who do have seen the dead march, defiling even the sacred waters. Now, though, even greater terrors arise. This is not an adventure for the weak or the cowardly. Head to the west. If you make it to the swamp, look north for the Temple of Ages. Chances are good you'll find allies there, perhaps one strong enough to defeat the new evil. Interesting. Such a cute runny babbit. Can I add you as a friend from here? Let me. How does that work? I guess I just have to type it in. There's no, like, convenient way. Still got the can't find a freaking name issue. Decided to take a look after 20 years. Wow. 5 a.m. here. My guys are done. That's understandable for sure. It's much earlier here. Like it's close to getting close to 10:30. Anyway. So did you want to join us on the running around? Evil? West Coast. Nice. Maybe I can get rid of Mox. Now can I add this person? They want to join us? Born in Dallas, Texas, but living in Germany. I hail from Texas. What's Elias? Yeah, hero. All right. Ready. I'm just gonna go. If anybody's not ready, too bad. It's a party. How many active quests do you want? More. All the quests. 'Cause I'm gonna do them all. Eventually. I even have quests from the Shiver Peaks. And I'm already into Maguma. I also want to visit the Temple of the Ages. I'm not exactly sure where that is. We decided to do a 0% run with the community. What's a 0% run? I mean, it sounds like you do as little as possible. What are those Ettins beating up? Whatever they're doing, they're smashing it to a pancake. Everybody starts with nothing. No Zunlai treasures. Are those the, you mean like the bonus weapons? If Temple of Ages is to the west, then we should head west, I guess. I just don't know where it is to the west. No exchanging stuff. Use what you'll find. Only what you're able to store on your character. Cool. That does sound pretty good. That's almost what I'm doing, except I have the bonus weapons. So it feels fine to find a crappy purple bow. I didn't know those were crappy. How much have you been playing Guild Wars 1? Because it sounds like you've been playing for a while. Well, you said take a look at the game after 20 years, so... Did you play it really intensely when it released and then take a really long break, or...? One shortcut I like to take. You click on someone, you can press Control Enter to open a whisper. And then you can click on their name in the chat. Ah. Oh, that's a good idea. Click on someone, Control Enter to open a whisper, and then Control V. Control C, Control V their name. Good idea. If we got old peeps here, I'd say some of them know me. Taylor Shadow Song, Kemadon AD1, Dead Panda. 9,000 hours. That's pretty significant. Okay. Listen. I'm not really good with guild names. None of those sound familiar to me. It shames me to think of what has become of the Lion Guard. Do you need my help with something? Hot Springs Murderers. You're back. I have been replaced as the investigator on this matter. You should speak with Inquisitor Gilead. He's in charge now. Oh? Yes? I'd like those papers from you. Thank you for your help. The Lion Guard is obviously undermanned, so the White Mantle will be taking over the investigation. We've investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoing. Your service to the people of Kryta has been noted. That makes me feel uncomfortable. Bestial pounce. Cool. Okay, so from here we go west. Of course they wouldn't find anything wrong with themselves. I know, right? They're the White Mantle. They're just the best ever. Due west of current position. Temple of Ages. Okay. Go to Beetleton. Iron Holy Water, where are you going? It's just charging ahead. Although, if you get us into Beetleton, you know, can't complain. It's just extra fast. What's the best Final Fantasy? Why is it 6? I haven't played all the Final Fantasies, so I don't know which one is my favorite. Played Final Fantasy X. I got stuck like halfway through or 3/4 of the way through or something and just never looked back. Oh, Beetleton. We're here. Interesting. Elder who? Oh, this guy. Skill quest. Oh, that's good. No, I never finished Final Fantasy X. How fortunate that you're here. A horde of undead's been sighted shambling toward Beetleton. We have no defense against them. They approach even now from Watchtower Coast. I'll defend you. I'll save you now. Should probably throw some stuff in the bin here. What is it? F11? No, not F11. I forgot what it was to just look at your stuff. Oh, it's F9. Found it. Okay. Oh, I don't even have anything. Cool. Can you drop Elias for something more offensive? That might be a good idea. Because we could do the Watchtower Coast thing with the hordes of zombies. This is cool. I can actually come up here. Not that it matters, but you can come up here. Should I put Mox in as a hero? I mean, he's brand new, so I don't know if there's a thing that needs to be done to make it even better. A little bit to the left? What's up with the camera? Not able to read chat. Oh, you're talking about this. Well, can't I move this? The UI? Wait, can you not move chat? Like, you can move every single box except chat? Interface. Yeah, I can move it. Okay. I'll put it... Where did I put this? I should put it in the most cursed place I could think of. Thank you for that hydrate, Chibi. Okay. I mean, how difficult is this quest to prepare for it like this? Are we dealing with like level 20, 21 hordes? Char. It's not levels, it's that there's a billion incoming mobs. Okay, that's fair. They aren't lying about the horde part. Okay, that's fair. So we need a DPS hero or something? Early waves are low level. Last one or two are lots of mid-level stuff. Okay. Interesting. Dropping panic for E-Surge on a standard Dom bar is fine. I understood some of those words. Well, it looks like we have a full party now, so are we ready to go? Oh no. R.I.P. Chocobro. First ever death at level 9. Good thing I totally wasn't going for a Survivor title. Aw. So, to what extent do you have to play in order to get the Survivor title? You can AFK Survivor in like 4 hours in Gate of Madness. What are the parameters for Survivor? $1,337,500 XP without death? Or essentially reaching level 20 12 times over? Or plus 12 more levels kind of thing? Oh, there's ranks to it. That's wild. Okay, I haven't seen anyone say don't do it, so I'm going for it. Stand back, peasants. So, do I stand back here? Oh, Ingo, I love the pet. I can summon a fire imp, you guys. Does that help? 'm level 17, sick. It's a char, oh my god. Well, these are the first few levels that they said were really low level, like, nothing burgers. But it's the later waves that are more challenging. NM or HM? I don't know what that means. I love this flamingo pet. Is that from Cantha? The way it gets its wings out, it's like, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you! I love it so much. Normal mode, hard mode. Oh! I have no idea. I'm playing the game. Oh, it's from Nightfall. Okay. And that's, basically Crystal Desert. Oh, we're pushing forward? Okay. The sparkly green thing is further up the trail, so I wasn't sure if that mattered. You can get that flamingo basically as soon as you create a character in Nightfall. Oh, is that like one of the default pets? Or is that just the default pet? Or something? Ooh, a wraith. Spooky. So now these are like mid. Do we need to push so far forward? Oh, here comes the Necrid Horseman. Not to be confused with the Naked Horseman. It's a pet you're confronted with during the How to Tame a Pet quest. Oh, I guess I have the word sensor on. Because when it said that you were attacking the damned cleric, it just it bleeped it out. It didn't show me damned cleric. It just said that you're attacking the bloop cleric. That's so funny. Alright, that's it. I need to go back for a quest? Yeah, I need to go back to turn in the Hordes of the Undead. After we turn this in, I'd be interested in checking out the Temple of the Ages. Push forward so I could keep them clumped up. The retro game I'm running on Friday, Fallout 2. It's my first playthrough of it, and I've been enjoying it immensely. I played Fallout 1 earlier last year, and now I'm continuing into Fallout 2. Can you go back to Bergen? Oh, can go back to Bergen? Oh, Temple of Ages. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll do that. Gratitude of all of Beetleton. Your name will live forever in our hearts. Ooh, Plague Touch. Yes. Nature Ritual creates level 5 spirit. Creatures in range have plus 76 maximum health for each enchantment on them. Interesting. Okay. Warping to Bergen. Fun fact about expertise, it works on touch skills. Ooh. Huh? Wait, it kept the party together? Oh, that's awesome. Plague Touch is so 2020. Okay, so is it due west of us, or are we going somewhere else first? I'm not exactly sure on the direction other than west. Oh, follow Iron Holy Water. They know what's up. You have cat ears? Oh my god, that's adorable. I'm jealous. You're rusty AF. No worries. I'm essentially a brand new player. So I'm learning everything for the first time. Every Halloween? Okay. Oh, there's more. Oh, we're surrounded. Oh. Max health has been capped. Ooh, cursed lands? That sounds cool. Ooh, dead bow. I'm so excited to see this temple because in Guild Wars 2 it's basically underwater. Like, it just doesn't exist anymore. Black curtain? Ooh, I remember seeing that on the map. Spooky. Is this like a built structure that was here? It's hard to tell, but it just looked, I think it's just an outcropping of rock, right? It's not like someone had built in a tunnel. Yeah, exactly. Rock formations can be weird. I think someone wants to look at the mini-map according to the pins. The pins? Do we go this way? Okay. You're playing tic-tac-toe. I don't even know. You know, I probably shouldn't stand in the nasty water. Oh, my pet is dead. Cookie, no. Did we rest then to let your energy restore, or? Tis tradition. Oh, look at that thing. Failed that mission, I have to start again. Oh. That's rough. Which mission? What's this guy collect? Sir Robert. Eh. Frog? Is there a frog over here? I hear frogs. There's the Temple of Ages, I see it! Next to a bunch of reed stalkers. Oh, no one's with me, so I'm gonna stand right here. One of the ones I need to do to gain access to the place to travel to Kryta. Gotcha. We're here! I did ask someone in chat. Oh. Very cool. Look at this. Statue of Melandrew. I heard the ping, I'm just looking around first. Because I will do all of the quests. And since this is an outpost that I can travel to, I'll be checking through them all. Grenth. Statue of Grenth. What does this say? Came then Desmina, scorned and exiled by her people, and in her misery and wretchedness did Desmina curse the gods for abandoning all who, like her, admired power and ambition. And asketh she, where is the god to whom I may give my undying devotion? I think I did read this before. Interesting. Collector. Decayed ore emblems. I've got tons of those. Ooh, statue of Balthazar. I think this is also one that I've seen before. Champion of Balthazar. Hey, what's up, dude? Do you dedicate this offering to one in particular? Oh. A 100,000 flames. All the flames. Just here. Are those bones? Way off in the distance? Like spines? No, they're bridges, aren't they? Like this is a collapsed bridge, but this is like a bridge. Okay. I was about to say, those are some big bones. Oh, is the statue of Dwayna collapsed here? It is. Ooh, Salma, we read about her. Hard to know how to react to all the recent troubles. Did you need help with something? So this is the illegitimate child of... Oh, is it King Doric or King Jordan? Jardon, whatever his name was. Avatar of Dwayna. Hello. I will stretch my my chest. Chest muscles are usually short and tight, which overstretch the back and put the muscles out of balance, so I gotta open the front line here. Well, thank you for that, Hydrate. Okay. Posture adjusted. Statues are inactive collapse when the world doesn't have favor. They light up and become active when we have favor. You used to have favor to enter the elite areas of Underworld and Fissure of Woe, but that got removed. Oh. Yeah, the healer usually gets targeted pretty hardcore and dies very easily. You said you were doing all quests? Yes. I'm not necessarily doing all of the side quests on stream. We were exploring Kryta because that's the topic of the lore delving. So I'm picking stuff up as I see it, but... did you get the ones from the Avatar of Dwayna and Druid's Overlook and the Sanitarium? The Sanitarium, I think, in, you're talking about Ashford Abbey? What used to be Ashford Abbey, now Ashford Sanitarium or whatever? I did those. I have to kneel to get them. Then probably not. Rules used by the mantle to usurp power in Kryta. If I can obtain a copy of their most secret holy tome, the so-called Litanies of the Unseen, I could prove them false. It is rumored that a powerful white mantle priest called Abbot Ramoth is journeying through the Black Curtain on a mission of some foul purpose. If you could kill Abbot Ramoth and retrieve a copy of the Litanies of the Unseen, I'd be very grateful. Sure, why not? Oh, Melandru's Watcher. This is so cool. Actually, one of the streams that I did recently, well, a few weeks ago, really, but I was standing in front of the statue of Melandru in, which temple was that? We were in Ascalon. Xeno was with me too. And as I was standing there, the tree just like suddenly had a bunch of leaves on it and stuff. It like restored to life as I was standing in front of it, and it was really cool. Like someone had won a victory or something. So we've been playing this for a little while. We visited Beetleton, we visited Temple of Ages, and ran around some of the areas of Kryta. And so at this point, it's getting pretty late for me, so I want to switch over to Guild Wars 2 for just like 20 or 30 minutes or so, and I'm going to visit Beetleton and God's Lost Swamp where, and see just if there's anything remnant of Temple of Ages, because like there's all of these statues here. It's really cool. But from what I remember, it's mostly just a giant puddle in the swamp now. Oh, there's the statue of Lissa. It's like way up there. It's easy to miss. What up, Lissa? Oh, from a distance, the Melandru statue looks really cool. Like it's so much more imposing. I wish, these are the moments that I wish I could get on a sky scale and like hover and take a screenshot, get an aerial view. Looks really nice. Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the party now and switch over to Guild Wars 2. So this is my last week where I'm doing live streams on the weekday. So starting from here on, my streams are Friday evenings, Saturday afternoons, and Sunday afternoons. And Sunday afternoons is Guild Wars lore delving. So if you enjoy running around with me and playing through various missions, side quests, and stuff like that, Sunday afternoons is when I'm going to do that. Usually. It's scheduled to start like 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, most of those, like in the middle of the day, kind of. But sometimes I'm starting a little later. Sometimes I start earlier, but the format is have a topic of discussion for the lore, read through the wiki for 20 or 30 minutes or so to learn about the topic, and then play in Guild Wars 1 and play in Guild Wars 2. And the topic is usually parallel to whatever I'm actively playing through in the campaign. I need to update my current game as well. Boop. There's an external tool that allows you to decouple the in-game camera movements from your character, which is quite nice. But as usual, use at your own risk. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know what my husband is doing over there, but I'm intrigued. Okay. I think... Ooh. Oh, I got cool stuff. Didn't even realize I got cool stuff. Got something. Oh no, I'm gonna miss. Oh, I got away with it. Do you have the name of the mission, Choco Bro? I'm just really curious now. Diggings mission? Huh. Does anyone else have experience with the Diggings mission? Whee! So I'm going into... Wait a minute. I'm in Lion's Arch. I could just leave the portal. It's up here. I don't have to use the Asura gates. Ah, Gendarin Fields. Yes, Blood. Chocobro is working to get into the Kryta area so that they'll be able to play campaign with us. At least for next time, anyway. Longer loading times than usual. Obi-Wan. Yes, it is Obi-Wan. Okay. So from here, Ascalon settlement. Perfect. I think that's it on the hill over there, which is kind of cool. They've kept a really similar terrain. And it's expanded quite a bit into the flatland area here. Oh, this thing where the centaurs are attacking. Oh, this is cool. So this is like... What? Okay, wait, what is this unknown soldier? Hold on, hold on. Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Memorializes all brave souls lost in the defense of the Ascalon settlement and wars against tyranny. Over the years, many have died so that others may live in freedom. Do not weep for the fallen. They stand beside us, even in death. They are us as we are them. They will not be forgotten. Do I kneel? I press F to pay my respects. It seems like a really appropriate monument to be there. And here's a nice aerial view. So really, yeah, you can fly. It's sick. I had to work really hard for this mount, although I did have a lot of help, so I was able to get it much faster than I think most would traditionally. But yes, I have my sky scale and I can fly. And I can go above the clouds. There's also this griffin, which is like amazing. My sky scale isn't as beefed up, but I don't know that I would be able to do very well anyway. It's like a glider. Now this is Nebo Terrace, so this is that village that I went to for the supplies.
Glad to hear it.
And sometimes there's little things that you can see that are remnants. The Shining Blade is employing vagrants and char to harass our citizens. And we now know, or I don't think I've gotten to that point in the campaign yet. Like right now, the Shining Blade is like kind of a mysterious influence. Oh no, that doesn't look good. But I think what comes to pass is that the Shining Blade is shown to be people who are actually good. Back in my day, all you could do was drop and glide, maybe. That's what I'm saying. A lot has changed. So much has changed over all this time. This is where the centaur reigns supreme. The blood fields. What else did we look at? Oh, that's Harathi Hinterlands. Oh, Beetleton Farms. We are here, so we're gonna bank west. Now I feel devalued in my achievement of getting all those viewpoints back then, where you had to actually climb and stuff. I mean, you can still do it that way. There are vistas that I still climb to. When I first played this game, I didn't have this mount. It was something that was in a different expansion that I had to earn. So there were a lot of vistas that I had to climb to. And even now with the sky scale mount, the main reason I'm flying around the way that I am is because I've already climbed it manually or been through the area. So it's not new content to me. I think that's Beetleton over there. Yeah, this is the Shire of Beetleton. So, much larger than it was in Guild Wars 1. They've been remarkably prosperous. Yeah, these beautiful fields with these giant sprinkler things. Veteran irate bull. Look at this place. It's insane. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. So that's Beetleton. We can fly over Shaymore and then get to Shaymore Fields. There's an orchard over there. Oh, wait, no. God's Lost Swamp. We need to go there first. I'm gonna turn around. Oops. I thought that would launch me, but it did not. Oh, that was cool. I ramped off of their tent. Now here's God's Lost Swamp. I think most of... Oh, look! Here we've got a statue. Melandrew. And there's a tortured spirit. Hello? No more. I think that's part of the heart. Yeah, and there's a shade. Can you at least mount Norn like pets when they're in their bear forms? That would be funny, but no. Yeah, so it's all fell down, went boom. And there is a, I don't know if the appropriate term is a world boss, but there's a really big event that happens here. I had no idea, though, that there was a surviving statue. Oh, wait a minute, we can swim down here. They're all here. Well, there's at least some here anyway. What have we got here? Cormier? That's Cormier, isn't it? And then there's the statue of Dwayna. Interact. Huh? Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a jar in the muck. You can't be certain. It seems that reaching for the jar causes it to sink away from your grasp. What? Okay. Cormier, the god we all want to forget. And here is statue of Grenth, I think. Yep, there's the statue of Grenth. But I don't see Balthazar. So we found Grenth, Dwayna, Melandrew. But we're missing Balthazar and one other. Lissa. Is Lissa somewhere around here? Wait, can I swim under here too? No. I wonder if her statue is one that was completely destroyed. I love my little Ash Legion banner. Just holding on for dear life while I float around. Read. Book is cold to the touch. What's this about? Grasping and distant. The air itself, though, is made of teeth. Your voice grows stronger as two words emerge. I'm free? Oh. Oh, that's crazy. Veteran Flesh Reaver. It escaped to attack me. Hello? You take your life in your hands when you travel through this place. Tread carefully or you may lose it. The human gods may have left this world, but I can tell you some powerful presence never left here. Evil things roam freely here, looking for a feast on the living. Why do you stay here? To learn. We Norn deal with the spirit, and there is a spirit here unlike any I have ever seen or heard of. I seek to learn what it is. There you go. Doom runs within PDF files. Yeah, I read something recently that Doom could be operated off of GitHub files. I forget exactly how they explained how it worked, but I just thought that was so funny. Like, it's not something you can visually see, but you can track what's happening in the game by text, basically. Run Doom on a literal pregnancy test. I'm I'm not sure if you're being serious or not, Because, like, I could believe it depending on what the type of pregnancy test was. Oh, look at this. There's like a little outpost thing right here. Seriously? What kind of pregnancy test was that? What does that mean? What is this? Swamp Lost Haven.
Of helping people? Around here?
Neat.
Ooh, Priestess of Balthazar.
Neither do I.
Hail, traveler. May Balthazar protect you. Okay, never mind. Useless. Lion Guard, Lion Guard. Deputy Stein.
Peace is worth fighting for.
The dark day. Our ale stock has been depleted. I'm a deputy, second in command to Sheriff Mikhail. We got our ale from the monastery. It's divine. There's a lot of dangerous territory, but Brenda's made it through. Okay. Adeline, Lion Guard, Lion Guard. Who's this Captain Mikhail you speak of, you liar? I'm looking for NPCs because sometimes NPCs in a specific area will talk about lore stuff or talk about the history of a place. So it's possible that the statues of Balthazar and Lissa just simply did not survive, or I'm just not good enough at finding them. And I can't tell which it is. I could actually Google it. Okay, let me see. Oh wait, I can just do that here. Part of the swamp has been overrun with portals to the underworld due to a weakening of barriers between Tyria and the mists. Right? Ambient dialogue. The submerged ruins in the Temple of the Ages. A veteran marsh drake may have taken to its stony remains. Okay. Oh, this is a hero challenge. I was hoping that it would specify in the description of the place if you could see each of the statues still, or if it specified which ones weren't there anymore. Statues. Point of interest for the hero challenge, blah, blah, blah. So it shows Cormyr, Grenth, and Dwayna. Okay, so that was Cormyr. But it doesn't have... Oh, there's Melandru. So the fact that there aren't images of Balthazar or Lissa tell me they're probably not here. Ooh. Would have been cool to see him. Let's see. So that's God's Lost Swamp. And now I want to go to the orchard. Siege turtle. One moment I thought your character was that little gun mounting a char, mounting that dragon. Okay, I want to talk to Farmer Ida.
Hello.
Like my orchard?
Check for
My husband
punctures.
used to
Spiders
harvest the
like to
apples
inject
before he
eggs
passed
into the
away.
cores.
Yeah, wouldn't want to taste that.
Might makes right.
Hmm.
Welcome.
Nope. I was hoping she would say something about the history of this orchard, but I had no idea we're infested with so many spiders. How did that happen? Yep, spiders everywhere. I love the windmills. They look so cool. Hmm? It's a giant worm! Oh, it's in Shaymore Fields. Village of Shaymore. There's Divinity's Reach. Is right here. So pretty. That's it. Are those pumpkins? What are these? Watermelons, of course. Now I want watermelon.
I'm gonna get you, chicken.
I'm gonna get you, chicken. Are you okay?
Whee!
I named all of my rabbits. That's Thunder, the warrior of the group. Big one is Gustav, boss of all rabbits. I named the shaggy one Logan, but for some reason Dina got mad at me. And then there's... Are you listening? It's so weird. That's nice, kid. This is a garrison. Very cool. Zelda player in me. Poor child. Such a poor child. I know. I can't land on that. It's okay. It's really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. I like how the landscape feels familiar to the Kryta of Guild Wars 1, where there's hills and rivers and areas with bodies of water, but it's clearly different.
You ran from Grit.
I also like how there's areas that you can revisit and you can see evidence of things from Guild Wars 1 in the ruins and stuff like that. case you ever mess with those chickens in Zelda. Yes, I know exactly. And so that's that. I'm gonna wrap it up here for now. But the next lore delving session will be on Sunday. Friday, I'm playing more Fallout 2. Saturday is going to be some kind of sleuthing game. I usually post a poll to see what, you know, if there's a specific game people want to watch me play. I'm getting flashbacks. Yeah, exactly, Jimmy. Jimmy knows what's up. And I'm going to find someone to raid. Might have my PC upgraded by Sunday. Ooh, exciting. So I try to find somebody who's playing Guild Wars, either Guild Wars 1 or Guild Wars 2. The most important thing is if they're a new player or if they're playing through the main story. Okay, maybe Guild Wars 2. Oh, Tofa's playing. Oh, here's a first playthrough. And they say, what the hell is a fractal? Shadowy figure. Let me see here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. 19 followers. They have 19 followers. Let's change that. Thank you for that hydrate blood. Here's the raid call. There's that as well. I hope you've enjoyed this journey with me playing through Guild Wars 1 and 2 to explore the land of Kryta, both in the past and the present. We didn't play through any of the main campaign in Guild Wars 1, but I just really wanted to explore through Kryta and see some things. So yeah. Yeah, we did. And we're gonna do it again with Shadowy Figure. So, but they say that they're a newer player, and I love saying hi to newer players and all that. Oh, don't worry about it, Zeno. I like the opportunity to actually explore in the Kryta region, because I realized that we were actually in Maguma, and I had no clue that we had played the campaign into the jungle area. So I think it was one of those like happy accident kind of things where it's like, oh, okay, then we'll just do some side missions and see some of the areas of Kryta while we're here. So anyway, appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope to see you on Friday for some Fallout 2, and if not, I'll see you on Sunday for some more Guild Wars lore. So you guys have a great evening, and we'll see you next time.